What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's been a little while. I know there was some changes, right? As everyone knows, there was some changes to the YouTube system and whatnot, but it's all good. We are back. I just did not want to get into any trouble, but we are back to showing you guys awesome strategies and cool ways to make money on my favorite website, which, by the way, if you guys are new to my channel and haven't seen any of the previous videos, go ahead and follow my Discord. It's right here and in the description, where I do giveaways and all kind of cool stuff related to this content. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and check that Discord out and you'll learn everything else from there. But in today's video, we're going to be back on my favorite website, like I mentioned earlier, and we are going to be doing a strategy on my favorite game, KENO. Alrighty, so we are here and we're going to go find KENO. It's a originals game, and what we need to do, guys, is we need to go to auto, and what you want to do is you want to select risk high. You want to select 10 squares. 10 squares, and then you want to, we're starting with $500 balance, and we will see how far that takes us. My rule with any type of wagering online, you should always take your profits. So the way I like to play is if I make 20% or around that, you know, I like to just call my profit and take it and go from there. I don't like to push it. I don't want to get greedy. That's just the way I like to do things when it comes to stocks, crypto, anything in life. You make 20% profit, take that profit and run. Come back the next day and try again. Anyways, back to the video. Like I said, if you're new here, but if you're not, you already know that. I say it in every video, but you got to be responsible no matter what. All right, so we're in KENO. We selected 10 squares, risk high, and what we want to do here is we want to put on win negative 50%, and then on loss you want to put 50%, and then stop on net gain you want to put $50. 50 cents. All right, and then stop on loss is $20. This will all make sense very shortly. And I'm sorry, guys, on loss, you want to put 30%. My apologies, had to just reference my notes for a second. But yes, on loss, you want to put 30%. Let me just adjust my graph so you guys can see it. So we got all this set up, 50% on win, negative 50% on win, 30% on loss increase, and then stop on net gain 50 cents and stop on loss $20. And what you want to do is you want to start with 1 cent. So we're going to try to make 20%, so about $125. If we get lucky and hit one of them big multipliers, well, we might make more. So you just never know. That's why I like this strategy, because you just never know. And basically, here's the trick. We're going to start it off here, and that's just about it. We're going to go to instant play, just because it makes things go by faster. And basically we're gonna just keep restarting it to 1 cent every time until it crashes. And when it crashes, I'll show you guys what you need to do. Alrighty, so without any further ado, let's just get started. Oh, and our graph's not working. Let me just check that. Oh, yeah, the graph's glitching, guys. I don't know why it does that, but I have to refresh it a few times. Alright, hopefully the graph does not glitch this time. Let's send her off. And I like to have the graph as reference because it is important, or you have to really pay attention to your balance so that you don't make any mistakes, because it's very crucial that you pay attention. So let's say we're starting with $500 minus the 2 cents, whatever, but we're starting $500, and let's just see, just in case the graph glitches, so we're aware of what our balance is. All right, let's go. All right, seems to be that our graph is working right now, and we're just gonna let it do its thing. All right, so it just hit and made profit, so we're just resetting back to 1 cent and continuing on. Let it keep cooking. Alrighty, made profit. We're gonna reset and continue on. This strategy can go very, very smooth sometimes, where you can make profit very, very fast, especially if you hit high multiplier on a higher wager amount. But sometimes it can just be up and down, up and down, up and down until you hit something big. So it just all depends. And sometimes if it's going up and down, I like to just call it there, come back later when it's going a little better. That's just the way these things work. Sometimes it goes very smooth and sometimes it's a little bit harder. But you do have to have a little bit of self-control. Don't ever chase your losses. Just try to have fun and try to make some money here. So that's what we're trying to do right now. And hopefully we do that. So yeah, as we continue to make profit, we just basically reset the wager and continue on. That's basically the name of the game. We just reset the profit every time, reset the wager every time, and continue on. So we reset it again and continue on. That simple. Very, very simple. I do want to show you guys when it will in fact crash at some point, and I want to show you guys how to resolve that issue when it does do that, just to keep you guys in the loop here. All right. All right. So we reset and we continue on. We'll just keep it going. I'm so excited to be back, guys. It's been a while. I haven't posted in so long. I've really missed it, but I had to make some corrections and figure out how to do this correctly without, you know, getting myself in trouble because of YouTube's new guidelines, obviously. So hopefully I can continue to keep posting this type of content for you guys and educating you guys how to do smart, responsible wagering, and at the same time, you know, and not get myself in trouble or anyone else for that matter. But yeah, like I said, guys, I did create a Discord. Go check it out. I'm going to be posting strategies on there. Every single time I post a video with a strategy, I'll make a description and I'll post the video of that strategy on the Discord. So that way you can always go back and reference the strategy and see how it works. And as well as we can chat on there and have a little community where you guys can share your guys' strategies that maybe I can input in a video and fun things like that, where we can really start building a little community here of people that love to make some internet money. Alrighty, guys, here we go. It crashed. So here's what you got to do now. All right, pay attention. Go manual mode. You go back 3 times. So this is the amount it left off on, right? 543. We're gonna go back 3 times, meaning divide it by 3. So we're gonna divide it by 2, divide it by 2 again, and divide it by 2 again. We're gonna go here. I like to slow it down just because it helps me a little bit. And then what I'm gonna do is I like to scroll down here just so I can pay attention. And basically every 3 spins of this amount, we're gonna multiply by 2. And we're gonna keep multiplying by 2 until we get a hit. And every time we get a hit, we go back 1, right? That's all we're gonna do, and usually gets out pretty quickly, but we'll just have to see what happens here. And so let's go for it. All right, so we're gonna start. All right, here's 1. And this is why I like to go down here, so I can keep track of how many I'm doing for each one. That's 2, that's 3, that's 1, 2. All right, you guys, as you can see, we just got a hit, so we're gonna go back 1. Excuse me. All right, we got a hit, we're gonna go back 1. And this happens sometimes. Like I said, sometimes it's a little more rough. Some days are a little more tough. And so if it starts doing this too much where you lose the $20 and you have to do this a lot, maybe just come back later, because on a good day, it usually just goes like this, the way you see it here. But the reason I'm showing you guys this is so you guys can see the recovery process to this strategy as well. That is why I'm doing this in this type of a way. All right, so we got a hit and we go back 1 and we continue on. Alrighty, and now we go up. And go up. Go up. Okay, got a hit, back 1. Go up. Go up. Got a hit, back 1. I know, guys, right now that's what it looks like, but this okay. We have to just stick it out here. All right, so we got a hit, we go back 1. We're just not getting any of the bigger multipliers yet, which is okay, right? Because everything's okay. Okay, go up. And as you can see here, it shows you your last wager amount. And so that's how I keep track, and then how many times you did that wager. So we just got a hit, so we're gonna go back 1. Back to 68 cents, and we're gonna keep doing this until we get above that green mark. Okay, go up. Okay, we got a hit, we go back 1. You're just waiting to get those big hits in a row kind of thing. Hopefully that happens soon for us. Okay. Keep going up. Every three losses in a row, you multiply. That's basically what we're doing, and then every one win we divide by 2. Okay, now we go up 1. Okay, we got a hit, we go back 1. Okay, we got a hit, we go back 1. 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 Okay, multiply. As you can see here, we can see if we're losing or winning. And then I can see if I do it 3 times. That way I don't have to count. That way I can visually see. And all you have to do is just scroll down, hit my games, and you can keep track of that. So it makes it a little easier. That way you don't have to do a lot of mental gymnastics trying to figure all this out, or doing any math. Makes it a little simpler. Okay, we go up. Going on a bit of a loss streak here. Okay, got a hit, go back 1. Got a hit, go back 1. Got a hit, go back 1. So far we're only getting 3.5 X's. Okay, go up. Okay, go up. Okay, go up. Go up. Okay, got a hit, go back 1. 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 Got a hit, got a hit, go back 1. Got a hit, go back 1. Okay, now we go back up. Takes a little longer. You could do it on instant mode where it goes a little faster. I like to slow it down when I'm doing it manually so I don't make any mistakes. Because the worst feeling that if you're supposed to multiply and you don't, you miss it by mistake, and you get a pretty big hit, then it's like, oh man, I could have had double that, you know? So you just got to pay attention. It's okay, slow it down, you know, we took the little L right there, and now we're just slowing it down a little bit, and everything will be fine. Just pay attention here, all right? So we got a hit, we go back 1. Okay, so now we're at 5 cents. I'm not gonna go lower than 5 cents. So if we keep getting hits on 5 cents, I'm staying at 5 cents until, all right, we keep getting these hits. But yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna stay on 5 cents until we have to move up. Just because anything lower than that, it just makes things 10 times slower. Okay, so now we start going up. Okay, got a hit, go back 1. Got a hit, go back 1. Okay, go up. Go up. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I just missed it. I was supposed to do 20 cents, but good thing we didn't get a hit. So now we're only gonna do 2 on 20 cents. All right, we got a hit. Either way, we go back. All right. Oh, I missed it again. How do I keep missing it? All right, back to 20 cents. All right, well, see, that's what I'm saying. We could have missed that if it hit on the 10 cents. That's why I say it's important to pay attention. I'm just going a little faster than I would like to, but it's okay. We got a hit, so now we're back at 10 cents. And we're just gonna keep doing this until we get out. So I'll just speed this part up, guys, and then I'll get back to you once we are back out on top. Alrighty, so just like that, as you guys can see, we are in profit. So we were at 826 profit right before we got the stop loss, and now we are back, except we are at 1084 profit. So now we're just gonna scroll back up. We're gonna go back over here. We're gonna reset it back to 1 cent. We're gonna set instant mode again, and we're just gonna continue on. So I'll just keep doing this, guys, and I'll speed it up. I'll speed this part up, and then you know, if something interesting happens, I will pause, slow it down, and explain it for you guys. So yeah, we just reset it back to 1 cent, and we're gonna continue on. Alrighty, guys. So here's the deal. As you guys can see, our highest point was 1860, and right now we're at 29.92 profit. We started with 500. Here's the deal. I always say don't chase it, and so what happened here is, as it started crashing out, guys, as you guys can see, we were down to $100 and some. Honestly, we were down pretty low, 423 negative, so we had about $80 left. And I decided to back it off some and just start over, because sometimes that's what happens. I should have actually backed off, you know, roughly when my wager was at around $20, but I spun those $40 wagers and then got, you know, decided not to chase it, even though I already had like less than $100, and I backed off some. I don't know if you caught that in the slow-mo, but this is why we have this situation where I'm coming out. Matter of fact, this strategy can be its own strategy in its own right. As you guys can see, I was down 400 and something dollars, and you know, we got out. So there's always a chance that it could keep going. The point is, I didn't want to start chasing it and going into my balance, into my vault, and retrieving more money, and so on and so forth. So what I ended up doing when I got down to around $100, I backed off a little bit and continued on, and look at that, we came out. So in that point is, that's what I always say in the videos, is if it ever gets to that where the amount is, where the strategy is not quite working, where, you know, we had this little dip, which is okay, this is usually how it's supposed to recover right here, and then usually if it's a really good day, your graph will do this type of a trajectory, like a little 45-degree angle just in the green, and it'll keep making you money, and then usually by the time it crashes out, you already made your 20%, so you could call it. Basically, that's what was supposed to happen. Unfortunately, it didn't. This is what ended up happening. I ended up backing off a little and recovered our balance, and still made $29 profit, which you can never complain about profit. That's just how it goes sometimes. So on that note, I just want to tell you guys, thanks again so much for watching. I'm glad to be back. I hope this strategy is good. We will try to get in another video. I hope it was helpful, but I'm telling you guys, it's a great strategy. You just have to pace yourself and don't get carried away chasing it. Anyways, if you're new again, go check out some of the old videos, the previous videos we've done on this website. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment what you'd like to see, what type of strategies, or if you have other strategy suggestions or anything like that, and showing your wins and whatnot. Go follow my Discord right here, and as well as in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks again so much for watching. Peace out.